Well, as we expand more and more, we're starting to hit the ceiling of the amount of properties we have available, the amount of distance that people are willing to travel to get to work, to get to school, to be able to get from their house into town, to spend their money. So we're going to fix that with the first implementation of mass transit. We're also going to build a brand new housing estate on the edge of town, and overall we're going to grow and expand as much as we can. If you're going to enjoy this video, which I'm sure you will, then try and find a tea-related emoji to stick in the comments below, and also a thumbs up is greatly appreciated. So grab your cup of tea, sit back, relax, and let's dive into Kettlewick. So let's dive into solving a few problems here in Kettlewick before we start expanding out into these fields at the back here. I'm thinking 2 more housing estates will complete this little town, I think we're going to call this one. So I'm wondering whether we should have some separate names, because we've got Kettlewick as the entire area, but as we build out little towns like this, because after we've done this one, I'm thinking of moving further away down the river, we need to have separate names for those. What do you think about that? Let me know. Okay, let's deal with some of the issues that we've got first of all. Down here, we've got a full facility in our landfill. It is definitely full up. Also, I'm looking at this down here. Surely there's a little bit more we could fit into here. I don't know. It's all piled up, and we've got this green surface on the top, which is sort of making it look nicer than it should be. I think we've got a surface area there. Yeah, we have, which is this green surface area. Okay, I'm just going to remove this. There we go. 1 click, and it was gone. And yeah, the entire thing is filled up. So what could we add onto here? 10 more garbage trucks. I mean, at the minute, 15 are in maintenance. We're already using 5. Hazardous waste collection processed at a higher speed. That is what we need to do. Or do we need just more storage? Lowers the ground pollution by that. We'll come back to that in a moment. We'll go for the speed, which can go in any area, which is handy. We own all of this square over here. I do not want to put it over this side and start affecting our water. We'll come back to that in a moment. Can I get a road over here? Oh man, we've just got absolutely... Oh, we've got this little road that comes up the side here. Perfect. Let's pick a pic of this. We're going to just draw that back out to here. That'll do nicely. And then we'll pop this on here up against the side. I think that'll work. There we go. Brilliant. So hopefully that'll start going down a little bit and we can get the trucks out. Now, I had a lot of comments about now how I've totally polluted my water supply. Funnily enough, I just really didn't think of that. 0% pollution, which is good. Our ground pollution is really sticking over here and barely overlapping there. So I think we've been a bit lucky there. So hopefully it will stay like that and won't get any worse. What we could do is maybe just expand this little area just a tiny bit to give it a little bit more space. There we go, nothing much, but just to keep it going, and then hopefully that will deal with that problem, because our blocks of flats down here have not had their garbage collected in ages, and that is going to start causing a problem. We've got a bit of a problem here with waiting for an ambulance. Let's just check our healthcare coverage. So we've got this one over here. Let's just have a look at that clinic. 2 out of 3 vehicles in use, loads and loads of patients. In fact, more patients than should be able to realistically fit in here. Now, we popped this one down because we didn't have access to a UK health centre at the time. We do have the UK medical practice now. It's only got 2 ambulances and will take like half of our money. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to stick with what we got for now. And we're going to... Oh, that just does not have any upgrades at all. Oh, darn it. So there's no way of helping out with all of these extra patients. Are we now getting to the point where we really just need a hospital? I mean, if we did swap it out for this one, this has got a much bigger patient capacity. So I think we're going to bite the bullet, because I did say when we had the money, we will swap that out. So let us just grab this one here and see whether that is going to be the best spot to put it. Let's find somewhere a little bit more central for it if possible. That is catching my eye right there. No way that's going to fit in there. It could fit in here if we just maneuver things around a bit, and it'll be right by where all the houses are. So that'll be good. Let's do that. Let's pop that in there. Yep, just checking that Anarchy wasn't on. Excellent. And that goes well with this area here. Very good. And that is more of a UK style medical centre, and we can do a little bit of detailing around that as well. Brilliant. I don't think all the patients get transferred over. I don't know what happens to all the patients. Maybe these are all the patients, possibly. Okay, another little problem we need to deal with involves our education. So if we just dive into here and have a look at this. So we've got an elementary school, eligible 3,044, capacity 500. We've got 209 in here at the moment, I believe. Yeah, there we go. So basically, there's more eligible, but they're not getting all the way over here. So if we have a look at this one again, there we go, and we just zoom out a little bit. Is there any way of telling who is educated and uneducated easily? Yeah, not overly easily. I mean, the colour we're getting on these buildings down here is the city education. So most of them are in the green. Nobody's really getting that well-being bonus around there. So those that are the young children, that these eligible ones here, if we go into our population tab, what we're looking for is these children, I think, are the ones that aren't getting educated. And again, it's sort of hard to tell. The colour on the building is this citizen age thing. We'd have to sort of zoom in and actually spot the children themselves. But yeah, we definitely could do with increasing the amount of space in here. Well, we can do that. Student capacity 500, that is just sort of on the footprint, because then the second phase is to actually get them here. Student capacity 50, I'm going to add that as well. So that gives us 1,000. And then we want to look at putting some transportation in to get them over here, which I think is what is really missing. I mean, being the UK, it's basically going to be buses and trains. So for now, we're going to go for a bus. We need to put our bus depot down so we can unlock all the buses. This is, I mean, it's not huge, but it's pretty large. If there was some way this could fit in over here by our industrial area, that would be good. We've got a tree farm going on there. I mean, could we place it off down this road here? I think that was an autosave. We'll have a quick sip of tea. Yeah, but I don't see why this little bit of area couldn't be used here. We're encroaching onto the industrial area, and we've got houses here that are already dealing with the noise of all of that. Ah, the chimneys are coming back. I thought I'd got rid of all of those. So, and we've got a roundabout here we could build straight off of. So I definitely think we could try and place that right at the back over here. So let's give that a go. There we go. I think that fits in well. We've just taken ourselves over the use of our water. Let's just sort that out. Maybe 80% would do. Let's just see. Everybody happy? Yeah, excellent. And I'm probably going to just rearrange some of these buildings down here as well. But for now, this will give us our bus depot with all the lots in there. And what's that going to give us access to? 25 vehicles. We're still making money, so that's okay. Right, let's have a look at the actual bus stations that we want around the place. And we've really only got a small bus station or the taxi depot that we can afford. This small bus station, let's just have a look at this. Yeah, I think that will do nicely. Where would be a good spot to put that? Are you still not coming to collect this rubbish? Please come and collect the rubbish. It's building up absolutely everywhere. Let's just check how this is going. It's still facility full. They're just not burning through it quick enough. Okay, I think we just need to expand this out the back here. I'll just do that off camera, one sec. Okay, there we go. That sped us up a bit. Give us a little bit more space, I should say. So hopefully that will keep us going for a while. Okay, right. Let's have a look where we can put our central bus. I mean, I'm still thinking sort of down here in this area. We've got a little bit of space. It's off the main road. What do we have here that we could possibly move? A couple of little shops. And I think this would be good because it's very central to everything. So maybe let's do that. Do we want this set off on a back road? I think it might be an idea. I'm thinking of running this road here, Chestnut Lane, and then connecting that up. And that's 2 ways in and out. And then hopefully that'll be enough space to put that in here as well. Yep, there we go. We can still fit that in. Now this block of flats We already knew it was a lower cost place to live, is now living right by a bus station, and they've got 2 ways to get in and out. Hopefully they would take this way here. What I think I'm going to do is actually cut this road here. Let's do that, and let's do that. Oh, there we go. Excellent. And I'm going to cut that there. There we go. So they're not going to cut through that way. They're going to come through this way. And then what we could do as well, I think we could do with a little turnaround area on the end of here. So I'm going to pop in a teeny tiny roundabout. Let's anarchy that in. There we go. Yeah, that'll be good. So the buses can turn around. They can come in and out of here. It's got access to all of these pedestrians that are walking around as well. So they'll be able to get here very easily. And then we've got space to do some decorating. Cool. So let's have a look then where we want to set our lines out. Now, we're definitely going to have some lines over here. By the way, I had quite a few comments about the parking being this side and the stadium being that side. What I actually did want to do was upgrade the stadium and add more onto this side. I'm just going to do that now before, let's just lift these up. There we go. I'm going to do that now before we start putting in the bus stops and things. Well, okay, I thought that was going to be quite a nice little addition. It turns out that there is hidden parking underneath here, as you can see. And I've tried all these options, and whatever I do, I can't get rid of that. Even if I couldn't remove the parking, because you can't really see those. This net lane that goes through here is bringing cars in. At the minute, they're only parking on this end one. Which one do I need to do to get rid of that? Whichever one it is, I'll do it. And then I might just, there we go. I might just get rid of that end one there and just see if any other cars park over here. We'll do something about it. But for now, we'll just leave it like that. Okay, so let us put some bus stops around the place. We are going to go for the EU bus stop sign. I think that'll be the best one with a shelter definitely over here by the football stadium. Let's just find a good spot for this. Maybe not right by the car park. Over here, I think would be a good place. Let's pop that there. And then the rest of the ones will have some signs about the place. Right, so this is what we've got. We're covering the football stadium over here. We're covering the schools there. I've just added in a little tiny bus lane through the middle here. Let's just move that out of the way so we can help with what we're doing. We'll have this one in the middle here for Bourneville. We've got this one here. I'm not bringing it right into the industrial park just yet. That'll be a separate line, but that will help over here. We're back down the main road again, then in and out of our bus station, which all of these will have access to. So let me just run these lines around here. We'll do the counterclockwise one first. Oh, I'm just realised I'm going to be going back on myself here. So I'm just wondering whether if I bring that round here, we'll have that as an outside one, then I might have a separate one that comes up to the school. Yeah, I think that'll work okay. Yeah, I think we'll do that. Let's just change the colours on these. I mean, the first thing I want to do is I'd love to have a double-decker red bus. We don't really have those, but I'm going to go for... Yeah, we'll leave it that sort of red, and we'll do that on both. And then we'll have, I'm assuming... Or let's just change the colour so I can see which is going which way. Yeah, blue. So blue is the top one, so that's counterclockwise. So we'll just... Wait, come here. Counterclockwise, and then we'll make this one clockwise just so we know what's what, and then we'll check how many buses are on each of those lines. And then as we've got these lines running down through here, we are going to bring them both, I think. Yeah, let's bring them both into our bus station. Does this have any upgrades on the off chance? It does. Extra platforms, a taxi stop, and station services. Adds more comfort. So if I pop that there, yeah, that'll be good. So let's bring both of these in. So if we go like that, that can go at the top one. I know there's going to be some crossing over, but that's fine. Bring that to the next one down. Excellent. And then we've got space in here for one more line. So actually, I do need to upgrade this. So let's add on the extra lines because that will give us 2 more. So I'm going to take this one here. Now, this is going to be an industry shuttle, which I think we're going to bring it in here and stop. Yeah, we're going to stop a couple of places here. So actually, let's put these stops in first. So if we go like that and loop back around, I think that'll be fine. And that'll also mean we don't really need a clockwise and a counterclockwise because it's not going that far. Are we passing some other bus stops on the way? We are. I'm going to stop there as well. No, because we're right there. So I'm not going to do that. Yes, we're not going that far. And that one's on the wrong side of the road. Okay, we'll move that over. Yeah, I put them all on the wrong side of the road. Let's sort that. And that's on the wrong side of the road as well. Do I know which country I'm in? There we go. So what I was trying to say was it's going to shuttle backwards and forwards reasonably quickly. So I don't think adding a counterclockwise one and going, yeah, it crosses over there, but we come in here and out there, so that's fine. Yeah, I don't think a counterclockwise and a clockwise one is needed. I think that'll be okay. We're going to leave that one blue. And we'll come into here and we'll just name that industry shuttle. There we go. So hopefully if we unpause this now, there we go. Look, we can see the buses heading out already, which is great. Yep, they're all thinking about what they're doing. Did I put a little turning spot on the end? I didn't, but they should be okay. Very good, very good. So I just want to see how many buses are assigned to each line so we can adjust that slightly if we need to. So 3 out of 50. Ticket price, I want to make this super low. I'm going to make it like £2. I think that's the best way we're going to do this. We'll go for this one here. That is also 3. We'll make that £2. And then the industry, what have we got there? We've got 3 on there as well. We'll make that £2. Not looking to make money. We're just looking to move people around quickly and easily. There we go. So they can go in that side, come out the other side. All nicey nice. Yep. And head off into the city. Fantastic. And here comes our blue industry buses as well. Very good, very good. So hopefully that will start help with the jobs, the education, and getting people to where they need to go. So what I'm also thinking is I'm going to try one more shuttle bus up here as we have the space for it. So let's take that one and we're going to bring that up to, let's just see where that's going to go, around there and up to there. Yeah, I don't want it just to go back again, so that's probably going to go around the outside. I mean, we could have it turn around the roundabout and come back to here again, which would be a bit unnecessary, but maybe if we put a path through there, people can get that going back. Yeah, I think that'll be okay. And we're just going to call that the education bus. I'm wondering whether, or the school bus, education bus. I'm getting the education bus to school, mother. That would just sound weird. I'm going to pop that down here as well. And we're going to just maneuver this a little bit like this. There we go. So into the primary school. I mean, we're near enough the medical practice that you can walk through from here, can't you? Walk around the corner, so I'm not worried about that. Yeah, that's okay. And then let's add, we've got our path here, so let's add our path there and get a little crossing. Yep, right between the stops, that'll be good. I feel like we could add a little path over here as well. Let's pick of that. And where did I want that path going? Here. Yeah, a few crossings to get up to the stops that we've got right here. That'll be good as well. Excellent. Okay, let's just, on the education bus, let's just make sure that's only one. I'm going to keep calling it that. School bus. That's the name of the darn thing. And we're going to make it yellow. Now, what colour would a school bus be in the UK? I mean, it could be anything. It could just be like a coach. So I'm going to go white. I'll be honest with that one. And that is going to be 1. And that is going to be 3. So no one's going to be paying for that. Excellent. And then we'll come back and check how that's doing, how used they are and all that sort of thing in a bit. What is your problem here with... Oh, it's just that we haven't got enough flipping vehicles, have we? That's not the one. This is the one. Let's upgrade this then. So that's extra patients. Is there no way of adding extra vehicles? Seriously? Patient? Oh, ambulance is 4. It says it on there. I'm blind. Yeah, let's add that on. So we should get 6 now. And then we don't have any more money. There we go. They're heading out. Thank you. Hopefully you'll come over here and take care of this. Is our trash still a problem? Is it still a problem? The facility is full again. They cannot burn this stuff quick enough, can they, to deal with the problem? So I'll tell you what we're going to do is, I mean, the trash will be taken care of. It will just come from outside the city to take care of that for us. I think what we need to do is just to help us get some more money in, is just ignore those problems for a minute and look to expand 2 new areas out here. Actually, one more thing before we do that. I popped another one of these on to help with the speed, but also I've just noticed that we're only at 27% efficiency. We do have enough employees there. Why is it so low on the efficiency scale? All the vehicles are out. Oh, the service budget is so low. I'm a complete idiot. I've got, oh man, I've got to remember on all of these that we put the service budget super low on loads of stuff to save money. Now the processing speed is taken off. I probably don't need both of these additional things on here, but how many other places have I dropped down the service budget so low and it's affecting everything? And maybe we need to start sort of sneaking these up a little bit, like this. If I pop that up, I've got to be careful of my money. I pop that up to 100%. Fire and rescue. Healthcare was the other one that was giving us issues. Let's get that up to 100%. Oh, I'm such a bonehead. It's still full, but it's going to work on it. Let's just have a quick look at this here. Oh, there we go. Still eligible. We've still got more people there. Yeah, okay, all right. That's going to take a while. All right, well, we'll leave that going. We all pop over to here. What I would like to do is take a look through the UK low density residential type house. Here we go, UK low, and really pick some ones that would fit an estate like this. So, I mean, I'm looking for a super bland looking council house where we can really cram them in. Yeah, that's not that. So anything with large in, we're not going to use those. Let's go a bit further down. Medium. I mean, these are okay, but they look more like a slightly older house, which is not what I want. I want like a super modern looking house. These look a lot older, so not those ones. Let's go down a little bit further. We're back to detached again. Here we go. Found what I'm looking for right at the end. So it's UK small detached 07. So that's the level 1. That is the type of house I'm looking for. And you normally get rows and rows and rows of these. Yeah, definitely. If I put in 07 here, is there different lot sizes? No, there's just the same lot size. So you've got big gardens, which, okay, fair enough. But as it goes up, so 4 will be the same, 5 will be the same, but you get like an extension on the back as well. And then 08 was the other one. Yeah, definitely. This is the one. This is like a modern housing estate, not council houses, private housing. Then you got level 3, and then we got level 5. Yeah, they've extended on the back. So I think 7 and 8. I don't think there is an 09. Oh, there is an 09. No, maybe not that one. It's ever 10. There is a 10. No, not that one. Yes, I think it's going to be 7 and 8. Is there an 11? There is an 11. No, we're getting into the medium again. Okay, yeah, 7s and 8s. We're going to go for those and get some estates around here filled with these. And I'm hoping as we place these, we're going to get different style gardens. Not overly. We will do when they start going to level 2. Yeah, okay, well, we'll work with that the best that we can. Right, just putting out a little bit of a test there just to see how it looks. I know it's not all connected up yet to the main road or anything like that, but that is what I'm looking for. These rows of brand new houses like this, just spreading out as far as the eye can see. I've got to be honest, I've lived in a house like this as well. Oh, there's a surprise, but they... Oh, look at that. Bit of a broken fence. But I always... Oh, I don't want to be rude, but I always find these estates sort of soulless because all the houses look the same. As they go on, they will upgrade and slightly change, but that is what you get on these new housing estates. You get all these houses just look the same, and then you get like a little void. So if you don't like them, you can throw something in the void. But what I've tried to do here is I've tried to line them all up with an alley as well, coming out the back of all of these. This road coming through here now, I mean, it was being classed as like a country road that would go through. I mean, even along here, you would be doing 60. No problem at all. It would definitely slow down to 40 as you came into this section. So what I'm thinking of doing is extending this area of 40 to sort of over here somewhere, which would mean we would grab Let's grab that road there, and we would upgrade this along here. Oh, that is... Yeah, I didn't realise that was a... Let's change it. There we go. So a 2-lane road. So this would be 40 all the way along here. And then it would go back to 60 again in the country. And coming back the other way, of course, it'd slow down to 40. And then you'd be getting these junctions through here. So let's just pop that into there. And I am wondering whether we're going to have a roundabout there. We're definitely not going to attach that across. Yeah, I think that's going to stay like that. You should all get water and electricity now. It's all connected up. Let's just see if they do. Yeah, very good. We've also burned through our low density residential demand. So we're going to have to be careful not to just throw loads of these in. But I am going to probably lay out some more roads. But yeah, definitely, that looks exactly like what you'd expect. If we had a bit more room here, might have added an extra lane in for getting in and out. But to be honest, that is pretty much... I'm using for inspiration an estate round here. But obviously, I can't show you that on the map. Yeah, I might just readjust this little bit here so we can have more houses coming along that way. But at the moment, yeah, that's what we've got. And then what I want to add on the other side over here, do I? Actually, we're getting towards the water and the smell of the trash, although the smell does actually, if we look at our winds, nope, this one here, it goes that way. So even if you were living here, if you couldn't see it, which we could block that up by trees and things like that, we might be okay, because I've got some more slightly larger, better looking big houses that I wanted to make an estate on, but I'm just thinking we might wait on those. And look, we've got our demand back already. All right, let's just have a look at this then. We're going to use info loom and look at residential, and lo, we've only got 2 empty properties. So now I've connected that up, I think everybody has moved in. And let's have a look on here. Yes. There we go. Building colour full. All right. Well, that means we can keep expanding this then. Well, That was a bit late, wasn't it? At least they can rebuild. Very good. Okay, so just heading over to our new area. We haven't done any decorating or anything like that yet, but I have to say this is looking very, very UK housing estate-esque. Everyone's got like a back alley this time. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. Every house looks exactly the same. We've got some spaces here, some green spaces, so we can add some parks and things in like that. Oh, they need a little bit more of this little alley along here. Let's give them that all the way. Do you know what? We'll connect that all the way to the end. There we go. Excellent. But yeah, we've got some green spaces. We've got like a little area. We're going to have a little park over here. We can remove all the zebra crossings. I do know what they're called. I'll keep calling them crosswalks. And I'm thinking I'm playing in an American city, but of course we're not. But yeah, I'm loving that. I'm loving it. We need to give this. Oh, and also I've got these ones here backing right up against the fields. I again used to live in a house like this, backing up against the field. I seem like to have lived everywhere in the UK. It's not true. I've lived in all sorts of different types of houses, but we'll probably expand the field down there right up to the lane, and we've done it along here with the back lane as well. I just think that looks really, really cool. And before we do some detailing, I'd like to add a zone around to it, or a district, and we can give it a cool name. So what have we got? At the minute, this is all French fancy fields. We are going to move French fancy fields in to say there, and then we're going to add another one to take in this whole estate. There we go, Linden Crest. And we need to pick a cool name from the comments in the last videos. Man, my list of cool names is getting long. I think we're going to pick from this fantastic idea here. Liz Ayers 4597 says Quality Street needs to be a main road with side roads called Green Triangle, the Purple One, Toffee Fingers, Strawberry Delight, etc, etc. And I think that is a quality suggestion. So this is going to be, we're going to keep the crest. It's going to be Quality Crest. There we go. Excellent. This main road that goes up here is going to be, instead of instead of Holly Street, is Quality Street. We've got like another main road that goes up here, and I'm going to call this one, we're just going to call that one the Purple One, because why not? Sometimes you get some weird names in areas. And then I'm going to go around all the other closes and roads and rename them after quality streets. I'll show you when I'm done. Okay, I think I've got all the roads. By the way, some of these are already upgrading, which is fantastic. So we'll start to see a variety in the houses and the gardens. There we go, like this one here. Oh, now I'm looking at that. I don't want that to upgrade to another level because I like the look of this house. Oh man, do I make them all stick at level 1 or do I let them upgrade to level 2? We'll see. We'll let them upgrade. We'll do it. I like the way it looks. I think we'll still get the overall look in Quality Crest. But yeah, that's fine. So what have we got? We've got Coconut Eclair Close. I've learned of a whole load of Quality Street sweets that I didn't know about. We've got Quality Streets. We've got the Purple One. Fudge Lane. All the little back passages are called lanes. Coffee Cream Lane. Fig Fancy Lane. Let's go straight up and then we'll come down here. Chocolate Truffle Lane. Malt Toffee Street. Actually, that should be Malt Toffee Close, as it's got a dead end. So we'll do that. I'd love a cul-de-sac to put on here. Ha ha hee hee. Peanut Cracknell Lane, Milk Choc Block, Coffee Cream Lane. Got Strawberry Delight Street. If there's any other closes, I'll come back and change those. Pine Street. Oh, now I've missed one. I have to find another one and do that. Honeycomb Lane, Florence Street. I think I missed that one as well. Fruits of the Forest Street, Caramel Swirl Lane, Toffee Finger Lane, Coconut Eclair Close, the Purple One, Toffee Penny Lane, Orange Crunch Lane, Coconut Elder Close. Yeah, we've got a load there. I think that's really cool. Oh, we've got a fire. They're going to be coming from all the way down here somewhere. I'd like to do a little bit of park things in here. We definitely want a few small playgrounds and things dotted around. So places like that, and yeah, we'll have one up the end there. Hoping to get one over here somewhere. Yeah, there we go. We definitely want some dog parks. They're a bit larger. We can have one over this end off of this lane. Is that not going to let me? Oh, okay, it's wanting to do it that way. Okay, fine, that's okay. Here's going to be a bigger park. Can we get a dog park somewhere else? I don't think that would have fit in if I didn't put the other one there. No. I'd like to get one up here, so we might just do a little something like this. And it still hasn't snapped to it because there's no zoning on this road. Darn it. Okay, we'll change that. for this one. There we go. We'll get some zoning. We'll pop that there. Yep, that's okay. We can adjust this. A little bit of space for trees as well. Okay, good. And then I really hope your fire engine's coming soon. And then in here, I'd like to sort of fit in a couple of sort of basic-ish. That's a big parking lot. Oh my goodness me, that's huge. I don't think... Oh, would that fit? Ooh, it might do. If I turn off all my snapping, that might just fit in there. Let's have a look. That is not too bad. And actually what we could do then is remove the fences and spread that out a bit like this. There we go. Excellent. And we might just pop a bit more fencing around down here. Yeah, as it's sort of a bit of a main road. Can I pick a pick of that fence? No, I can't. Let's see if we've got one that looks reasonably similar. Oh, I'm loving the look of this estate. It looks absolutely fantastic. Something we do need to make room for is an elementary school. I'm just thinking here off of this lane would actually work really well. So if we can just move this back, I mean, that should be okay. No, the small one needs to have a bit more room. We need to also upgrade that so it's got zoning off the side. There we go. If we just plot this down like so, there we go. And then we know how much of this we need to move out of the way. And again, we could have that just sort of all around the school. There we go. That looks okay. And that looks UK enough. That it will fit in. Yeah, definitely. Very nice, very nice. We could have a bit of space for detailing around that. I'm just wondering, actually, what's that going to take? 400 students. Extra student capacity we could add out the back. And extra, what's this one here? Outdoor, +1 wellbeing, +1 outdoor recreation. I think that's getting a bit large. This is filling up like super quick. So let's just change this a little bit here. It's another 100. I hope that's enough. And then the rest of this, we're going to sort of treat it as if it's just part of the school playground and play area at the back. I bet it's filled up already. Oh my goodness me, it's filled up. Well, we've brought into Quality Crest. What have we got? 220 households, 489 residents, 47 pets, which are all going to be dogs, obviously. And there is no shops in this area at all. And I would not expect there to be shops in this area at all. But nearby, you would have to facilitate that with more shops. So definitely we're going to be changing up this little bit down here, adding some shops. And in the next episode, looking at our services. We are filled up at our crematorium over here at our parish church, and we're filled up at our trash again, almost. I mean, almost. It's like filling up, emptying, filling up, emptying. We can't keep on top of what we're doing, but yeah, let's take a little city tour of this area. I really love the way that this little estate has turned out here, and in the middle of all of that we hit Big Town as well, which means we've unlocked UK high density housing, which is another level that we'll look at next time, maybe for the next estate. The next field over, we'll have a look, we'll see, but we are growing, we're doing well, we've got a few issues that we need to deal with, but so far Kettlewick is going well. I'm enjoying it. What do you reckon? If you've enjoyed it, please leave me a thumbs up and then check out the next video on the screen. Thanks for your support. I'll see you soon for the next one. Take care. Bye bye.